It's really more of a community than it is just a co-working space.
Working for a company that's in Chicago but being here in Indianapolis, it's hard to get kind of that relational aspect, and so having a community here at zWORKS really is helpful, both professionally and just personally.
The first word that comes to mind about zWORKS, it has to be community. It's a beautiful space, but it's really all about the people that are here that makes it zWORKS. Some really innovative community members started this really organically and getting people involved and starting from the ground floor. And because zWORKS is here, some really great things have happened. One of our board members uses an interesting term to describe zWORKS. He calls it manufactured serendipity, which I think is a great way to describe it because you just never know what's going to happen here.
I was super inclined to find a place where I could focus on the business and try to grow it, and found that there were lots of distractions at home. That's when I first stumbled upon zWORKS. I was fortunate enough because I was on such a tight dime and it was only myself for a very long period of time. The county actually sponsored me for a year membership, which was the first big game changer for the business because it opened me up not only to a place to work, but high-speed internet, which I don't have at my house, printing resources, a huge network almost instantaneously with my starting of the membership here. And it really grew into kind of a very much a community here, which I think is the most unique part about zWORKS relative to the other wonderful co-working spaces across the state. The best part about the co-working space is that you can find and be sitting next to someone who maybe you guys can have great conversation with, and it's great to have camaraderie, but also might have a skill set that you don't have. And again, for a long time it was just me, so being able to bounce ideas off of someone who has a great background in marketing or tech or even accounting and legal services. We had a great thing going here, and it was kind of where our roots are, where our roots will stay. So we definitely made it a point to stay in Zionsville when we did pick a different space to work in.
zWORKS took off pretty quickly, and we were thrilled, and just really put an emphasis on what kind of community Zionsville was. Some of the changes that zWORKS has brought to us is, we've got a lot more people now looking for office space or professional space. There's entrepreneurial spirits everywhere. The placemaking is key now for most businesses. It's not just what kind of building and what kind of incentives. It's the walkability, the quality of life, and zWORKS has been a huge contributor to that for Zionsville and particularly in downtown.
I feel like we have such a unique location where we are really nestled right into the middle of a charming village. The actual growth of our membership has been really exciting to watch. I think co-working in general is growing throughout the nation, but within our small town, it's really on fire.